What's up with it? You watching a Big Bomber TV? And yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel Rizzle. And the title is Snoop Dogg reacts to Kendrick Lamar diss track. Yeah, man, that boy threw a diss out there at Uncle Snoop, man, you know what I'm saying? Originally, man, that boy Snoop was sliding with Drake, man. People looking like, man, what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And then it's kind of weird, man, because it seemed like Snoop been going at Drake artists, you feel me? That boy even bashed Eminem not too long ago. And then he was looking like he was riding with Drake with the Kendrick Lamar thing, you know what I'm saying? Then Kendrick Lamar dissing Snoop. And that's Dre boy. So yeah, man, that's twisty, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think Kendrick definitely probably got the go ahead from Dre or something, man. You feel me? It seemed like some snake activity might be going on, like seriously, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I haven't checked out the video. Don't know what they talking about, but let's check it out and see what they talking about.
The new album GNX on Friday, and he caught everybody's attention from the jump. On the album's first song, Whacked Out Mural, K-Dot called out Lil Wayne and Snoop Dogg.
Kendrick dropped a bomb on the entire rap game, and the result? Well, let's just say nobody is safe. Word on the street is that Snoop Dogg isn't too happy with Kendrick Lamar after some shots were thrown his way. Uncle Snoop, the OG himself, might have had enough of what Kendrick's been saying, and now he's clapping back. So what went down between these two heavyweights, and why is Snoop throwing out threats? Kendrick album. Let's start with the fact that Kendrick just shook the entire hip-hop world. K-Dot just made a move that nobody saw coming, a surprise album drop. Out of nowhere, he released GNX, his 6th studio album, on November 22nd, 2024. Fans have been waiting to see what Kendrick would deliver next after his 2022 project, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. And let's just say GNX is already making serious waves. This 12-track album brings a mix of powerful storytelling and unfiltered vibes, featuring standout titles like Waxed Out Murals, Squabble Up, and Heartbeat 6 Inches. What makes this drop even crazier is the timing. Kendrick's been at the center of hip-hop headlines all year, partly thanks to his ongoing feud with Drake. Diss tracks, heated exchanges, and a media frenzy have kept their rivalry front and center, setting the stage for Kendrick to drop a project that feels like a direct response to everything happening in his world. Plus, this release lands just months before he's set to take over one of the biggest stages in music, the Super Bowl halftime show, in February 2025. Talk about perfect timing to remind everyone why he's still one of the greatest in the game. Critics are already buzzing about GNX, calling it a bold departure from Kendrick's usual conceptual approach. This album leans heavily into raw, unfiltered energy, showcasing West Coast vibes like never before. Themes of personal growth, social commentary, and reflection run deep, making it clear.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, what y'all think about that new album though, man? I did check it out and I think it was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm really not like a big Kendrick fan, you know what I'm saying? I really don't even like a lot of new hip-hop, but I ain't gonna lie, Kendrick came through with that one, man. He got some cuts on there for real. Usually it'd be like the kind of beats Kendrick choose and stuff that make me not really want to listen to it, but on this one though, man, he got some slapper beats, so it make me want to listen to it. So definitely think he did his thing with this album. Definitely full of energy, man, for real though.
Early reviews praise its lyrical depth and evolution in sound, cementing Kendrick's ability to keep pushing boundaries with every release. And the surprises might not end here. Word on the street is Kendrick's got even more music in the works, possibly a follow-up project that dives even deeper into the themes he's hinted at in GNX. If that's true, we're looking at the beginning of an entirely new era for King Kendrick. A reminder that he's not just dropping albums, he's shaping the future of hip-hop, taking shots. But there's an aspect of GNX that has to be brought up in the convo here, and it's something that got people talking for more than the music. You see, Kendrick took some not-so-subtle shots at rap legends Lil Wayne and Snoop Dogg, and fans are split. Social media is buzzing with reactions, and it's clear that Kendrick's words are stirring up serious conversations in the hip-hop world. So, what's the deal? Well, in GNX, Kendrick seems to question Wayne and Snoop's roles in hip-hop today. While he doesn't call names outright in every line, the tone of his verses has fans and critics thinking he's calling out their influence, or maybe even their relevance. This isn't new for Kendrick. He's known for shaking the table and challenging big names in the industry, and GNX feels like a continuation of that fearless streak. Snoop Dogg not happy. 13 years ago, we saw this happen.
You got the torch, then you better run with that.
And 2 years ago, this happened.
I love it. I get a chance to stand back and watch the youngsters do what they do. I mean, I did my thing with it for, 20-something years as far as being the king of the West Coast. Gave the crown to Kendrick Lamar. I didn't give it to him. Actually, he took it. but I had to take it off my head and give it to him.
Yeah.
And he been running wild with it, and the music that's been coming out from the West has been very, very good. It's international. It's not just regional. It's not local no more. It's global. So, you know, when I go across the world and I hear music from the West Coast, that makes me feel good to know that it's constantly growing and it's constantly being effective.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I say Snoop definitely like a mascot of the West. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest faces. But I ain't gonna lie, man. That boy Snoop not no king of the West Coast, man. His music don't scream king, man. For real though. Like, man, like probably like some of them earlier albums, man. He could run with like I'm the king of the West Coast or something. But like, man, though, man, some of them songs, man, that don't represent like king, you know what I'm saying? Sexual eruptions and drop it like it's hot, you know what I'm saying? It was like big songs, but like, man, but them ain't no songs to make people say, man, that's the king, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I don't know. Who y'all consider the king of the West Coast? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, Pac dead, but shit, that nigga still down there the king of the West Coast, man, for real though.
You get a chance to listen to Kendrick's new album? Crazy, right? Crazy.
Literally a piece of
Master, bro.
Well thought out. You know, when you take your time like that, that's what you get. You notice he don't come out every blue moon. He come out when he get ready, and he makes sure he's calculated with his thought process, his visuals, his sound. Like Kendrick is the kind of artist that is a part of the production. He's not, you can't send him a beat. You can't just send him a beat and say, I want to be on your album. He has to be in there with you, telling you how to make the music go, changing notes, where it's stopping, where it's breaking. Like, he's a part of the process, the full process.
He's a genius.
Yes, sir.
He's a genius.
Back in the day, Snoop publicly crowned Kendrick as the King of the West. This moment occurred during Kendrick's Pop Out concert in Los Angeles, where Snoop praised him for unifying the West Coast hip-hop scene and acknowledged his growth as an artist. Following the concert, Snoop Dogg expressed his admiration for Kendrick, stating that he has officially passed the torch to him. He referred to Kendrick as the King of LA and emphasized how this recognition symbolizes unity within the hip-hop community. Snoop highlighted Kendrick's ability to bring together various artists and fans, creating an atmosphere of peace and love at the event. This moment was likened to a coronation, marking a significant transition in West Coast hip-hop leadership from Snoop to Kendrick. Many in the hip-hop community have echoed Snoop's sentiments, recognizing Kendrick's impact on the genre and his role in continuing the legacy of West Coast rap. Artists and fans alike have celebrated this acknowledgement as a validation of Kendrick's artistry and influence. And now, with this new project from Kendrick, that same conversation is being brought up once more. You see, Kendrick definitely took some shots at on this one. For example, on Whacked Out Murals, he mentions Lil Wayne, saying, I used to bump the Carter 3, the irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. People are saying that was a subtle jab at Wayne's disappointment over not getting the Super Bowl gig. This has sparked quite the convo because Lil Wayne did not drop the ball, or should we say, bowl. Lil Wayne. Kendrick Lamar being picked as the headliner for the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show has stirred up some serious drama, especially with Lil Wayne feeling left out. The fact that the event is going down in New Orleans, Wayne's hometown, makes it even more of a hot topic, with fans and the media buzzing about his reaction. Wayne didn't hold back when Kendrick's gig was announced. He posted an emotional video on Instagram calling the news devastating and saying it hurt a whole lot. He felt completely let down, especially since he'd been pushing for the spot himself.
First of all, I want to say forgive me for the delay. The delay on, just the delay. I want to say I had to, first of all, I had to get strength. I had to get strength enough to do this without breaking. I must say thank you. I must say thank you to every voice, every opinion, all the care, all the love and the support out there. Your words turn into arms, and it held me up when I try to fall back. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about, it hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position, like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that, but I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot, and that stage, and that platform in my city. And so it hurt a whole lot. But y'all,
I ain't gonna lie, man. Really, man, we know what's up, man. Really like a battle of the hip hop giants, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Wayne actually is like considered a great, you know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z considered the great, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, man. I think at the end of the day, man, I really just think Jigga just sunned Wayne, man, for real though. Actually trying to make him seem like he ain't nothing though, you know what I'm saying? But like really though, man, Wayne had been letting himself go, man. Like them bad performances and everything like that, man. Like really, man, to remain a great, you gotta be great. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think Lil Wayne gotta make more music. He just gotta do great performances, you feel me? Latest videos of his performances, man, them been pretty bad, man, for real though. Like he all up there mumbling and voice cracking and shit, singing, man. Like, man, that's not great, man, for real though. Like shit. Think about it. Prince and Michael Jackson, man, they putting on great shows, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even about the new music. Just about the shows that they been pitting on, you know what I'm saying? I think Wayne need to get healthy, man, for real though, man, and put on some fire shows, man. He got tracks like a motherfucker, man, you feel me? But this way down there go on stage, perform lollipop and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, go perform Fire Man and shit, turn up, nigga, for real though.
Y'all are amazing. It made me feel like not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like you guys reminded me that I ain't without y'all. And that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, it broke me, and I'm just trying to put me back together, but my God, have you all helped me. Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family, my homies on sports television, everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity. But I'm working on me, and I'm working.
Wayne had imagined that performing at the Super Bowl in his own city would be a career-defining moment. And when that didn't happen, it left him feeling broken. But that wasn't all. Even though Kendrick showed respect, Wayne's not backing down. After hearing Kendrick's lyrics, Wayne took to social media again, saying he'd destroy if disturbed. I just be chillin' and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. I beg you all. No one really wants destruction. Not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. On me. Love. This comment made it clear that while there's respect between the two, there's also some serious tension still simmering underneath. The whole Super Bowl halftime show situation has sparked a conversation about respect and recognition in hip-hop. Kendrick's big moment is a career highlight. It's also a reminder of the complex dynamics between artists who have shaped the culture. It can be for artists to deal with expectations and the way decisions in the industry impact their legacies. Speaking of legacies, we can't forget that Snoop was also mentioned in that first track of K-Dot's new album. Snoop Kendrick took a shot at Snoop, referencing the whole edibles situation. But at least Kendrick kept it light, acknowledging that he wasn't mad at Snoop for that. Snoop responded with a laugh, calling it a joke. K-Dot new album GNX. It was the edibles, West West King, but, you know, Kendrick doesn't back down. He's definitely got his eye on who's been talking. Some folks think Kendrick's taking shots at Andrew Schultz, while others think he's aiming at Jeremy Heck. But as for Snoop and Kendrick, we all know that there is nothing but love and respect between these two. It always was, and always will be, the case. Reactions. But it's not just the artists who matter when it comes to reception. Fans and critics are perhaps even more important. When it comes to GNX, people are really feeling the vibe. Some fans are calling it one of Kendrick's best projects, even comparing it to Good Kid, M.A.A.D. City. It's got a mix of bangers and deep cuts, and it's a real reflection of where Kendrick's at right now. There's even a track, Reincarnated, where Kendrick raps from the perspective of the devil talking to God. It's wild. Some folks are calling it a mixtape, while others are saying it's an album. There's a lot of debate on that. But regardless, the energy is undeniable. Kendrick's clearly in his zone right now, and it's all coming together in this fresh project. It's hard to say what's next for Kendrick. The way this project dropped, it feels like he's just getting started. He's not giving up any details about his next full album, but you can bet this is just a preview of what's to come. And with the energy around this project, people are ready for whatever he drops next. Fans online are torn. Some are hyped, praising Kendrick for keeping it real and pushing boundaries. Others are side-eyeing the move, wondering if going after Wayne and Snoop was necessary, or maybe even a little disrespectful, given their legendary status. But this isn't just about the music, it's also about timing. With Kendrick headlining the Super Bowl halftime show in February 2025, all eyes are already on him. Dropping an album with this kind of heat right now feels like a power move to solidify his legacy. Whether you see it as bold or risky, one thing's for sure, Kendrick's making it clear that he's here to shape the future of hip-hop, even if it means ruffling a few feathers along the way. He sure did Drake wrong in the last few months, and that drama is not yet over. In fact, it's heating up once again, but not on wax. Drake beef. You see, Drake didn't exactly file a lawsuit against Kendrick, but it's close. It's more of a petition. So here's what's going on. Drake is signed to Republic Records, and Kendrick Lamar is with Interscope, both of which are owned by Universal Music Group. Now, Drake is claiming that Universal played favorites with Kendrick during their rap beef to hurt his career. Why? Because Drake's in contract talks with Universal, and he's asking for a lot of money since he's made them a ton of cash. Universal, though, might have had a problem with that. Drake's saying that Universal purposely hyped Kendrick up to make him look like the bigger artist in order to negotiate a lower deal with Drake. Basically, they wanted to make it seem like Drake wasn't as valuable, so they pushed Kendrick's music more, even going as far as to fake streams on platforms like Spotify. Drake's even hinting that Spotify could be in on it. He claims this move made Kendrick seem more successful than he actually was, while making Drake look bad. Now, the thing to remember here is that this isn't a full-blown lawsuit yet. It's a petition. That means Drake doesn't have all the smoking guns to prove his case. He's asking the court to make Universal hand over the evidence because, according to him, he knows it happened.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. We know Drake kind of been pushed up, man, for real, since he came up. Like, when he first came out, we could just, like, see the square on him, and, like, as time went on, like, he developed into, like, who he is. You know, Drake been paying his way, man, buying songs, buying dances, man, and everything, and it's, like, known. So, like, man, like, and it's a rumor that he don't even write his music. So, man, Drake really like a pay-to-play type dude, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. But, yeah, I definitely do think Drake like the bigger artist, though, you know what I mean? But I think Kendrick way more inclined, like, with rapping and stuff, like hip-hop wise and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Drake could make some Drake definitely can drop a hit, but like when it come down to lyrics and stuff like that, I don't think it can mess with like Kendrick on no real lyrical type stuff, you know what I mean?
He's heard about it from ex-employees, seen it online, and now he wants Universal to explain what went down. Universal, on the other hand, isn't having it. They're like, this isn't on us, man. If you want to sue someone, go after Kendrick. They're saying that fans just prefer Kendrick's music, which is why his tracks are doing better. But Drake's pointing out that streaming companies and record labels are often in cahoots, and they push certain artists more by getting them on more playlists. So he's calling out Universal for allegedly giving Kendrick an unfair boost to make him look better at Drake's expense. Now, here's where it gets risky for Drake. The only way he wins this thing is if it comes out that Kendrick's streams were artificially boosted, like with bots or fake followers. If that's the case, it'll hurt Kendrick's reputation, and maybe even his future earnings. But if Kendrick didn't fake his streams, this whole thing is just gonna make Drake look petty, like a sore loser who's mad because he didn't win the rap beef. And on top of that, Drake and his team are also upset because Universal allowed Kendrick to drop a diss track talking trash about Drake, including stuff about his relationships with certain women. Drake's argument here is that Universal shouldn't have let Kendrick's song go public because it hurt his image. Defamation lawsuits are really tough to win, especially when you're trying to prove someone ruined your reputation. So this whole thing is a huge risk for Drake. Is it going to change anything? We're gonna see. But what do you think about the fact that Kendrick went after Snoop and Weezy in his latest project? Is he really disappointed with the current state of affairs? Is he trying to bring the greats back? Let us know about it down below.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I think these dudes suck. You feel me? Like this hip-hop competition, man. Y'all supposed to be greats. Get your ass in that booth and go light something up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I think Kendrick really pushing Wayne for Wayne to drop something. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, though. Honestly, niggas down there bigger fans of Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But Wayne just fucking on some he on some crybaby shit instead of like being on some get these niggas type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy ain't there. Like, man, I don't know if it's the drugs that dude's on. Got them all like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, drop something, man. For real though. And if Uncle Snoop don't want to drop nothing, go get you a young artist somewhere to compete with these dudes, man. For real though, man. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. They taking the competitiveness out of hip hop and using emotions, man. For real though, man. Shit, make some music, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to think, man. What y'all think about this situation, though, man? Let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. You feel me? Like, share, and subscribe to the Babe Bomber TV. Appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, peace. Yeah.